Hello everyone, welcome to another magnificent Class A production of one of my videos. The production values on this one are just over the top because I'm actually filming this with my XH1. So I just wanted to update y'all. This is my lens lineup for my GFX cameras, and recently, actually yesterday, I rebought my 32 to 64. I just bought it again. I had originally bought it when I got my GFX camera here. When I got the GFX, I bought it. However, I found that I didn't really care for the range of it. So what I did was I sold it. And because I wanted a little bit wider and it really wasn't much, I bought the 30mm f3.5. Beautiful lens, absolutely amazing. So in my recent trip to Alaska, I spent last 2022 53 days photographing up in the Yukon and in Alaska all the way up to Prudhoe Bay. Where we actually got to go into the Arctic Ocean and splash around, which is a hell of a lot of fun. Anyway, I took with me the 30, the 45, and my 100 to 200 without the collar. I just put that back. Anyway, 70% of an amazing beast of a lens. The rest were taken with the 30, about maybe at a 75%. I would say about another 20% and then 5% or so with the 45. And I came back with about 9,000 raw images. So anyway, what I wanted to say was I regretted on this particular trip having sold my original 32 to 64. That is a absolutely incredibly sharp, beautiful lens. I actually do love this lens. So I bought it. They had it delivered yesterday, and then went out and shot some photos, and maybe I'll post some on here. I may keep the 30mm for a while. We'll see how that goes. The 45 is a keeper. I've added the 50 a couple of months ago, I think it was. I added the 50. It's okay, you know. It's nice to put on the 50R and just kind of, carry that around. But again, I'm really glad that I repurchased my lens. This is kind of dusty, but I added one of my B&W 77mm filters, and that's the other thing. I was actually going to buy the new 20 to 35mm. However, I decided not to, only because all my filters are 77mm, and I didn't want to have to deal with buying new filter holders. Right now, since all these are different filter threads, I have step up, step down rings, whatever you want to call them, which really helps standardize. Then what I do is, once I'm gonna hit the road, once I'm at a location, I'll put the step-up rings on all the lenses. Oh, look at that dust, Jesus! All the lenses get the step-up ring, and on the step-up ring, I can use my polarizers, my NDs, everything that I have. And then what I do is I have 77mm Nikon and other generic caps that I buy pretty much by the dozen, because I have the tendency to lose them. But that's what I do. So I put the caps on them, and the lenses are pretty much ready to go with all my 77 step-up rings, which works really well. This one is a 77, which is nice and sweet. I wish this one were, but it's not. None of these are. So yeah, so that's what I do. Like I said, I just got this one yesterday. I've been testing it, and so far the results are phenomenal. This is the 50. Going back to this one, I've got my own little lens shake, because the one that came with the camera was just so friggin' ugly. I decided not to use it, so I use these that I buy on eBay. You know, different places sell different lens shades. As you can see, it's a little bit unusual, you know, but here it is. And you know, again, this one has another B&W filter, I believe it is. No, this is Breakthrough. This is actually a Breakthrough. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Don't get too excited about my production values here. I know it's exciting, but you know, hence the name of my channel, folks. This is not going to be edited in any way, shape, or form. I may add some photos if I have time. I'm getting ready to go shoot this weekend again. Oh, and by the way, these are some seriously amazing Samsung SSD drives. I've got two 1 terabytes, a 500 and a 250. And this and my 11-inch iPad Pro are all I took on my trip up to Northwest in Yukon and Alaska. And what I would do is at the end of each night, even though I have like 30 plus SD cards for both the 50R and the 100S, I pretty much every night I would upload all the images to one of these hard drives, or two of the hard drives, and one of them was always on my person, the other one I left in the truck, but one of them was always in my pockets on my person, regardless of where I was or what I was doing, only because I wanted to have some safety and redundancy. So basically I had three backups. I had the original SD cards that were in either one of the cameras, and then I had one copy on here, one on here, one of these drives. There's a couple of other 1 terabyte hard drives back there as well that are all USB 3. These are USB-C. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty much my kit plus my filter kit that I travel with. Couple of extra batteries, one for so 2 batteries per camera. I also, because I shoot a lot on a tripod, what I did was I bought from Gordy's, besides the straps a while back, I just added these, the quick connect disconnect clips. So basically what I use is the same camera straps across both. Oops, sorry about that, guys. Again, someday I'll edit this stuff. But so this is the strap that I use, but instead of just the ring, I've got these quick disconnect clips, which are rated. I've seen them hold up to a large old 17-inch style monitor, believe it or not the flat screens, the original old, CRT monitors. But so it's pretty sturdy. I don't have to worry about, dropping my camera, doing anything silly. So again, that's about it. I just wanted to let you all know that I did rebuy my 32 to 64 because I honestly missed not having to carry multiple lenses, not having to switch lenses. Not that I mind carrying them, even though it's hefty kit. But I think that on my next travel, I may just, depends on where I go, I might just take the 32 to 64, the 100 to 200, and I might just attach the 50 or one of these three, probably the 45, to my 50R, and that's what I used to shoot. So we'll see. I'm planning a photo trip April, and then I'll be again in July or August. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down, whatever y'all want to do. But this is pretty much my my life here. So enjoy your day, and if you have any questions, drop them down in the comments, and I'll try to get to them. Though once I post these things, I usually don't come back for any reason. All right. So again, I rebought my 32 to 64, which I was happy with, except for the fact that it was kind of front heavy on the GFX 50R. But yesterday, to reiterate, I used it on my GFX 100S, and it balanced very nicely. I walked around for about an hour shooting some photos down in the old city in Delaware. And I gotta say, I was very happy with it, not having to move, forward, backwards into traffic, trying to get a wide angle shot, or not having to, you know, get too close for, well, 50mm equivalent in full frame. But it was nice, and you know, like I said, that's all I took with me, and it worked out pretty well. Again, you know, beast of a camera. If you can swing it, I would definitely opt for one of these puppies. Anyway, that's about it. I'm gonna leave this stuff out to figure out what I need to pack. But have a great day. All right, bye bye.